So this is what happens when you are a Lego addict and you get desperate for more Lego. You get the one speed champion you thought you would never get. To me, this is the most boring looking one of them all. 76906 1970 Ferrari 512M. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to get this, but I am an addict and I needed to build something, and this is pretty much all I've got left at this point. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to be in trouble for sure, but you know, I'll have to deal with that when it comes to it. Let's see what's inside. I've merely opened it, but I haven't looked inside. So we've got two bags. 1, 2. They're pretty big. We've got actually a decent sized book here and a decent sized sticker sheet on top of that. So maybe this will be more interesting than we thought. This is a much bigger book than I expected. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than pretty much all the other ones I've been building lately. So that's nifty. Maybe it'll be cool. We're gonna find out. We'll start with bag 1 and go from there. Alright, first things first, our minifigure. Guy looks pretty hip and cool. He's got some nice wavy hair. This is his only face. And his printed tracksuit. Front and rear. Definitely looks like a Ferrari guy. I'll give him props for that. And these are the pieces of bag 1. So we're gonna start building. Here we go. Well, okay, this has been pretty interesting already. I thought we were gonna work with the frame, but we build a frame first. With all kinds of interesting attachments and techniques. And then the frame is gonna go on top of it. Like so. Like so. That is different. Unexpected. Unlike any other speed champion I've done that I can ever recall. Okay. Off to a good start. I like it. Let's keep going. Well, this just goes to show, never judge a book by its cover, because look at this thing. There's a lot of cool action happening on here. Center steering, I did not expect, but also, like, look at all the things going on here. This is unlike anything else I've built on Speed Champions. So, yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. It's been pretty good. I guess, you know, don't judge based on the overall look because there's so many hidden techniques inside. Looks like there's even more to come. I'm here. So I am really enjoying it so far. And again, this guy is looking pretty satisfied. So, heck yeah, let's keep going. Okay, like, what the heck are we doing here? We have this complex situation. Okay, we put them together. Okay, but now what? What is this? Well, if I can get this, it's the engine. Okay, put it up at an angle, and it goes right here. Ooh, hey, oh. Cool. Get the angle just right. Man, it just keeps going with the cleverness. Cool. Alright, after some more clever bits in the rear, particularly right here with the lights. Let me just show you real quick. If I can, with my awkward one hand, this will work. Pardon that going by. Never a dull moment. But basically it's this circular 2x2 with these guys sticking out. and then the roundish bits going on there. So put it back, but look, this thing is about to get wide. We've got our car here, looks like of a decent size, and then wham, like here, and then wham. This just got big, so it's about to get real here. Let's keep building. Yeah, I know that. All right, now we're down. Okay, here we go. End of bag 1. These are the extra pieces, but not quite done yet. We've got a few large stickers to apply. So, let's do this. Well, they really should have made you put these on before putting them on. Even the orientation was a little confusing at a couple parts. I think I got it right. Looks like I did. But man, if you haven't seen my previous videos, there's a cool sticker trick. If you're putting on stickers and you're not sure about how well you're doing, I would, especially before you really push it down with your finger, and even after you do, sometimes you can get the sticker sheet itself and dig underneath and lift up the sticker. I'm not going to be able to do it now because these are all pretty much pushed down, but you can get the sticker sheet and lift it up and there won't be any creases or anything like that. I did these, a couple of them, a couple of times, and you would never be able to tell. When you dig in with your fingernail, there's always like a crease, but not if you use the sticker sheet itself to dig under the edge and lift up that way. It is a great way to do things. This was also a sticker, by the way, and this was a sticker, but looking pretty cool so far. I'm looking at bag 2. Let's do it. All right, and these are the contents of bag 2. We've got our printed windshield piece, which had 0 protection whatsoever, but looks to be okay. Interesting little window bits there. That's kind of cool. We've got our gold wheels, which are nice enough. No wheel covers, which means no wrench for our guy, because apparently that wrench is to get through the middle bit of the wheels to undo the wheel covers, and I didn't know that until recently, so I thought that was kind of interesting. We've got nice rubber tires, a couple big pieces here, but lots to build. This is where we are at. A few more stickers to go, but hey, let's make it happen. So far it's been enjoyable, more than I definitely expected, so that's good. Alright, some interesting shaping going on here. Definitely smoothing out all the hard edges. Is this a new piece? I don't know if this is a new piece or not. Obviously, you know, this has been around, but now we've got a bigger one that goes there. And if you've heard, this comes with at least 5, maybe 6. Yeah, actually, here it is. 6 printed Ferrari studs, only because they didn't want you to confuse the 2 times you use it with a non-studded one. So they were nice enough to give you a whole bunch for every one that you would use. And that's nice. That's cool. This goes here. Like that? No. Like that. Alright, and then I broke this. I'll fix it. Okay. It is becoming a race car. Cool. Alright. Let's keep at it. There's still like a good amount to go. I like that. I want these things to take a long time. I hate when I finish them quickly. So, I'm enjoying it. Way more than I thought. So if you don't like the styling, you will at least enjoy the build 100%. Just putting it out there. 20 bucks, not too bad of a value here. Especially since this has so many clever buildings techniques to make this shaping. I mean, 360 degrees view. There's a lot of really interesting shaping going on here. I like how all this came together in the end. It ends up being the same angle as this bit's here. Wow, pretty clever. So clever. I don't know how these engineers do it. I really don't. Wow, a lot goes into these headlights. Let me just show you the process here. Simple with this printed piece, but quickly becoming more complicated. Getting the angles right. There's still more on top of that. Okay, sure. What in the world? And then on top of this angled thing that we did earlier, let me just show you that. I mean, dang. Pretty, again, I don't know how the heck these engineers do it, but way to go, guys. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Dang, okay. This looks very interesting. You can see the clear bits that all the reviewers have been talking about. It's actually better looking than I thought it would be. I wasn't sure what they meant because nobody did a close-up. I got the exhaust coming out the back. This is what the bottom looks like. All the stickers have been applied, big and small. I mean, it looks retro. It is a retro. This opens up. We have space for our single center driver, of which is this guy, in case you forgot. This was the sticker sheet. These are the extra pieces. And a pretty interesting car. Unlike any of the other Speed Champions, try to find another Speed Champion that looks anything like it. You can't. I also heard, let's see, that it's wider than 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. But yeah, you see it gets wider in the back. Interesting. So they say it's like a 9 wide. It's about half a stud. Yeah, interesting. That is interesting. Huh, okay, cool. That's it. If you've run out of builds and you want a new interesting one, even if you don't like the look, the build is fun. And then, you know, you'll have your investment piece anyway. So, that's it. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you in the next one. Ta-da! And in case you wanted to see what it looked like when you swapped the windshields on the other similar windshield dragster car, this is what it looks like. And it looks very wrong. Sure, it's got yellow. I'm sure there's sort of yellow, but nope. Nope, they need to go back immediately. Phew, that's better. Doesn't that look better? I'm still amazed at the size of this guy. And yeah, these definitely look like they belong in a museum together. I'll give him credit for that. Okay, that's really it this time. Thanks, guys. Bye.